Could be why somebody ain't around. I don't know why the phone went out. But somebody's eye is control. Like, this is like a person, a Knight of Wands, but whoever this eye is, this is somebody else that's controlling something. And again, maybe this is this person. Like I said, if somebody's name is supposed to be Pool, they're not a pool. It's an anti-pool or something like this. Okay, this could even be this NFL Nita energy. One of these people, I feel like they claiming that that person could be a pool. Okay, maybe this is also something where it's supposed to be girls, and somebody is not a girl; they're a boy. Mm-hmm. We got 28 in reverse, so that's what I'm saying. Who? What is this? Did somebody? Okay, say my boyfriend was like a big thing in the background, and something happened to him. Instead of these people giving me what belonged to him, including themselves, they took something over. And then the next group that took something over, it was for a little time, and then a little time and a half. This could be like Revelations when they like one king ruled for a long time, then one, and then the second king, and then the other king came back that ruled for a little bit of time. I'm wondering if this has something to do with that. We gotta move fast with this one, y'all, because I think I'm having a kidney stone or a dragon egg, bitch. Okay, something is going on. Straight up. Ooh. I don't know if somebody trying to do something like put, like if they're doing like in vitro or like implanting grapes in people, like somebody could be putting it in the wrong spot on purpose so you could die of a fucking ectopic pregnancy. Like somebody's doing something like this. Somebody's testing on somebody. So we got the submarine with the newspaper. I think that's where we was when I ended here. Something happened to somebody in the submarine. Also, when we did submarines, we did also something about Aboriginal energy. It's a video I did like 4 years ago, maybe even five, about the meaning or why I stopped calling myself Aboriginal. Okay. And then something about submarines. It was kind of like some type of test or some kind of torture or something, like holding people underwater in some type of, I don't know what I did that video on. I just know that we talked about Aboriginal, so it might just be the timestamp for where we're going back to. And somebody could have put me in jail or put somebody in jail because it said somebody could have Aboriginal or took me out of being a autochthonous or an original or a true blood, and they put me in the zone of being a Aboriginal, somebody that was removed from something, which they can't move me. That means you can't move my identity. You can't move my birthright. It's not only like, oh, God is in this person. You can't move this person. Like somebody can't pick me up and move me somewhere because obviously, if these scientists got so smart, they can knock you unconscious, pick you up, and take you somewhere and bring you back, and you won't know, or nothing will trigger anything to the upper higher realms that you've been taken. And then they can make you have sex with 10 people or something, and then sit there and say, oh, or they 10 people could rape you, and then they say, oh, this person was having sex with these people, this person can't control their sexual life, we should not have this person, or look, this is a heathen or something like this. Okay. But we have to realize that this means you can't move my birthright, you can't move my paperwork, you can't move me from being a royal, you can't move me from being an original, you can't move me from where I'm at. You can't, this means you can't move my brain parts around. This means you can't move my black box around. This means you can't let somebody use my intellectual property or my brain. That means that I'm not the one to use transhumanism on. It means that all these things that nobody should, the way that God put me together, like people say, oh, well, God put together when it's talking about a marriage. Well, the way that God put me together to make me is the way I should stay. Nobody should be taking anything from me, putting it in somebody else, letting them drive it, letting them hold it, or anything like this. Okay. It's all of the above. All right. Now, if nobody is saying this out loud or in the private and talking about particular people, that is who they is, and we saying it like this, somebody knows the truth on the other side. maybe I'm not saying it properly, and so you're not understanding. Maybe this is talking over the heads of people that don't even know what they talking about while they sitting in these seats trying to cause judgment, because what you doing, it just would be ridiculous. Somebody could have tried to do this or whatever. This is like some fools sitting in a position of power thinking that they can put people around wherever they want to go or something like this, and you can't do that. See, so we got OV Jam. So OV, I was thinking OVO, but or OVE, but we got OV Jam. This could also be something about Def Jam, or somebody's brain was made to mush and they put this person up. So somebody's controlling this person. Like their brains are smashed. Okay? Whoever the other part of this, if somebody else has joined this, whether it be OVE, OVO, OV something, Jam, somebody, one of these O's or something, World Card Energies, whatever this is, it's a zombie. I mean, so maybe somebody, instead of working on the real person, they rejected the real person, and then they manipulated, or they molded up a zombie to do what the real person, what they can't do, because the real person is not that person anymore. Can we also, like, I was thinking about how the Trayvon Martin, the girl that they used for the trial, they said ain't the same girl that was the girlfriend. And plus, when they measured up the phone records, there was two different girls talking on the phone. So this could be the same thing too. Somebody sent, remember we seen those love letters from them roses, that somebody else was sending somebody some type of love letters or something like this, and saying that it was somebody else, or somebody else was talking on the phone with somebody. Somebody was talking with on the phone with somebody, or this could be one of your clones. Okay, if, say you got 20 clones, you the one that's innocent and coming out right now. Don't have to worry about nothing else. But because people scared to face me, they want to play with the zombified versions or something like this. These people can't even come back in here and pretend like they me, or be used as like a decoy, because they brain they not the same. You know, whatever they doing with me, I notice, like, if they are changing me out like a whole being, whatever version of me, that we still the same. I still talk like this and everything. So they must have recalibrated these beings, so like they can't slide right back into my energy. Like the consciousness is different. Okay, the awareness may be different. Something is different. The thinking is different. So they can no longer use. They might be making new ones, but they can no longer use the old versions of me that they were using as decoys while they did whatever they was doing with me. Okay, they could even try to sell these off to people that always wanted a Daenerys. You get what I'm saying? To make money. Straight jacket in reverse. Somebody's not crazy. We got Nev, like somebody named Nev. I think that's what that person that do that, that do the catfish thing. Somebody, this either this person could have went to jail, sent somebody to jail, something like this. Okay. Somebody went to jail, sent somebody to jail, or something here. Maybe this is where somebody got their brains scrambled. This is like area 2051 or whatever it's called around here. Could be something really, sci-fi kind of going on with whatever this is. So I was just seeing something about the air conditioner, and I'll just turn on the air conditioner a little bit. And it made me think about a couple months ago, I knew somebody was doing spell work because our air conditioner just went out. Or the heat. It was either the heat. But I think one time our air conditioner went out. I'm trying to wonder if this may be the old house. Like somebody already had swapped you out to like a Hannum energy to get prepared. Like somebody had a vision of the future, and they could have took a version of me and sent it with the Hannum people. That could be who's on this wheel of fortune as the Hannum energy and the snake. But I feel like the snake is still like, I miss you, or I miss you. The snake and another masculine. But so this can't be me, or this can't be the same old me. that they're using as the top of this wheel. Like somebody, this is somebody that'll try to make you lose yourself so they can be you and them, and want to try to act like, oh, I want to marry you, but they just want to pass over some paperwork behind your back and be like your handler. You see what I'm saying? You have to be careful out here, y'all. You got to be careful. Somebody could have changed somebody's color. The turkey, you. So whatever this turkey was eating on in that field the other day, that could have been me or one of my clones. And again, somebody could have sent it up into some kind of society or something. Change the color. It will look. It will be like Caucasian now looking. Probably. All right. Or there could be something significant. I'm not gonna look it up or anything right now. I'm gonna have my laptop is broken. So the turkey could be representing that we might have to look this up, or I'll tell y'all when I look it up. Mm, this could be somebody that's laying there weak, and somebody feel like I'm in a feel weak and spiritually, or so called spiritually for some people could be spiritual if you still tapped in. I'm just saying a large variety of these people are not. They're only tapped into stuff because of technology and tech using technology to tap into other people's thoughts and things and using it. Okay. So either somebody saying that me or somebody was, or a baby or something, somebody could have ripped something out somebody's stomach and plopped it over there in the ground, and that's what a turkey was eating. Or somebody saying that you the turkey, or these people fried. Remember we seen the turkey in the vintage deck, and I said why it seemed like a baby is in the middle of that turkey's stomach, and it got fried in a deep fryer. So somebody could have did a ritual and fried, like a torture ritual, and fried somebody or something, a baby or a person, beheaded them and threw them in some boiling grease, like for some kind of show or something like this. Okay, I'm telling you, people is buying clones of people. They're so disturbing. I think you just doing your thing, mind your own business, and somebody that bought a whole clone, about $10,000 a pop. These is filthy rich people. Okay, it ain't nothing for them to drop $10,000. $10,000 to buy a clone of you is like somebody buying a new Xbox. All right, and they so mad about something that you said, and they can't do nothing to you, so they got to make something like you and then do something like this to it. Like I don't know, y'all. Okay, it could be like I heard like a barn or barns. Okay, somebody named Barnes. Okay, and then also I was riding behind a Corolla, and I was like, oh, Corolla, like a co-roller, like you a sidekick, or you can only do something when people is connected to you. Somebody is like me. I watch a lot of tarot. It's like almost the only thing that I really watch. It's dying down now as an observant energy, but I don't sound like any other fucking tarot reader on here. That's just point blank. I don't need nobody else to tell me that. So people, you could listen, but I don't come on here and emulate or sound like or use none of the material that I heard in any reading. If it's a key word or a marker, and I know that these is one of the girls that's first connected on my server, because they don't have one. You can't have one. So you would have to be connected on my server. I know you that you one of my readers, and that you baking the cake for me, the heaven of the queen of heaven and earth. And you got some information on the side where you give a fuck about your high priestess or your queen, and so you baking up something because you hoping that she pick up a tip from it, because you know that she might can't see something that other people is trying to block the person from seeing. That's what a real high priestess is. They not supposed to be latching up and trying to boo up with some man or something that's coming around, any man that come around, or no shit like this. This is real. This is real. And since they on that level of like caring or caring about or listening like this, by the time you read the Empress, you could be looked at as cruel, don't give a fuck, hard, cold, lonely. It's none of that really. But it's just people, many more people are now gravitated to your energy, like trying to get in there. We're not talking about subscribers. We talking about the real frequency. Like people are trying to get into your frequency. The difference between, like I said, that the people that might have a lot of viewers on YouTube that they tarot readers, you know, they gravitate onto your channel, your like this. They're not really, they want to hear what you're saying. They really don't care. I'm not trying to be funny, but they really not trying to be obsessed with, I mean, it might happen once in a while. Again, these will have to be tarot readers or seers or something else that have these other kind of elaborate minds. They're just not just a tarot reader. Okay. Sometimes I think that they could get veered off. Okay, and then start admiring somebody by the way that they think. All right, but this is really what we was talking about. This is in the Bible. We actually talking about Inanna, and I said that yesterday. And Inanna is also, like I said, the OVO energy to me because ooh, that fell. It gives me the energy of the owl on one side, and the girl with the vagina in the middle. And she got her feet. Sometimes you could have two lions down here, and she got her feet on the lions' backs, and she got the two wise people, the two high priestesses sitting next to her. It can almost make you think about the devil, the way that she had that scorpion and all those other animals all built up in her hand. The rabbit, the scorpion, the snake, the alligator, something like this. Is an old image that I can't find the damn image no more. But she conquered these particular energies. Now, don't think that regular queens like Elizabeth and them couldn't be holding these same energies. It's here, right here in the Bible. Okay, so the solar system is in reverse. It just fell on the floor. That's what fell. And then we seeing something about somebody's neck. Somebody could have been beheaded, or they almost got beheaded. Okay, this could mean just removed from a powerful position for people or humanity. You can't just move a god like that. The fates can't even fuck with it. We had the fakes, and the jakes. We had the fates in reverse earlier. So somebody in the political arena is pushing hard for the Adidas energy. They feel like you're not able to keep up. Keep up with what? This is a part of nothingness. Sit and marinate on this shit that y'all try to play with. This is a time you don't get nothing right now. This is what you don't understand. Ain't nobody performing for you. The fuck is this? You don't get nothing. Play with that little dirty shit you was playing with and see how you feel after this. Now, you could go through 3 years because some of us didn't ask for it. It was forced on us, a way of thinking or harsh times or something like this. It's not reflecting off of us energetically. But you're not going to be able to host. You were so busy worried about tearing down this person for no reason because they was doing good. You know, you didn't spend this time building yourself up, not giving a fuck about what people think, what you smell like, what you look like, what you taste like, what nothing. You didn't spend that time, so you're not gonna. You know, some of you people think y'all gonna spin the block. You after this shit you about to go through, you ain't gonna be spinning that. Your head gonna be spinning. Okay, you may get you a 50-cent chain. We got a stud lawyer could be significant here. Let's see what we can find out about this stud lawyer. This person could have been stealing from an empress, from God. We got the Nine of Pentacles. We got but God. We got the Empress. All right. We had a fake King of Cups and this moon energy. Okay. They Tika. Somebody's name could be Tika. They took a leap of faith, and these people were stealing with these family members. Oh, there you go. That's why judgment is here. Okay. All right, they was using chariot in reverse or spaceships and all this other shit, okay? Breadcrumbing. They felt like they was getting breadcrumb or they wanted to breadcrumb you. So they took chariot in reverse to steal something, and now they under judgment. Okay, even this whole family here, because you ain't even dead. In the Bible, it said that, no, in the sealed portion or the second stick, it say you cannot, in the Bible, I think it say this too, you cannot divvy up a man or a woman's goods or something before they're dead, or claim things or whatever in they will before they're dead. And somebody wants your ass to be dead real bad. Okay, it might be this person, this greedy Mohammedan energy. All right, they got a baby with somebody else. They scared you're gonna find out because you know that's something. Okay, if you called yourself reversing the marriage at some point in time, or playing around with it, but or doing something, because somebody could have had a baby with somebody else, and then they tried to, manipulate it like we wasn't together at that time, just so they can breadcrumb somebody or breadcrumb a baby daddy. Okay, you got to realize some of these people that be coming up on social media, they just look together, they look good together to make the views, but sometimes it be like, say it's sister energies. They got somebody and they sisters. Sometimes, the sisters don't mind. It's like, okay, let us both be with them. Or, some guy gonna feel like he the boss if he could be with two sisters. So one sister is the real person and one sister just look better on camera. You know what I'm saying? So to get the whole family or the whole force forward, they will manipulate it like, oh, more people get happy when they see these two together. It don't matter if you the one that's with him. We need it to look like this because this is where we're getting the views at. And as a family unit, somebody can make that choice to see who gets to be booed up with somebody and who got to sit in the background and just know that that's their man. You get what I'm saying? All right, we got forest energy here. So something could have happened in the forest, or somebody could live in the forest. This could be also, I said, somebody's also thinking turkey, like you want to be eaten alive by the birds, or be with this forest person, or go into the forest. But I was thinking about the George Floyd protest a minute ago, and how that one boy like was starving himself and sitting on the stairs or something. Like, I don't remember if somebody came and killed him or he died later on, but it was a boy that was sitting on the stairs and he said, "We're not moving until we get some justice." Okay, somebody might want you to somebody want you or me to move, but God told me don't do nothing else. I have to breathe, but even maybe slow down my breathing, bitch. Okay, because these people getting something off for somebody's breathing. It's sad because that's what I'm saying. These people have to think their imaginary jail and stuff system. They have to think, they really think that they got you in jail or imaginary jail. And it don't exist to you in your world, in your reality, in reality. People get in jail, and I'm pretty sure people get like deep in their thoughts, emotions. I'm pretty sure a lot of people learn how to draw in jail. A lot of people learn how to write music and poetry in jail. A lot of people write stuff. These are people that like to see, instead of treating somebody like, hey, I like the way you think. Look, hang out with me. I just want to pick your brain or eat dinner. These motherfuckers try to put you into jail so they can have it. It's almost like so they can have it's like a death so they can have ownership over you. Okay, and this is not about to be happening over here. All right. Something like this. So somebody's saying, but you can't give me these ultimatums, or you, whoever you are, they can't give you these ultimatums. Okay? I don't know what this is. 'Cause I got the turkey field is right there by the forest, my favorite park down here. So somebody's like, you gonna find your ass getting eaten by that turkey, or you gonna have to eat meat or dead bodies or dead people. I don't know what this is, y'all. Okay? I don't know what they want you to go in the forest, because the story about that park that I like to go to is that somebody got turned to stone or turned to salt or something because the dad had she had a boyfriend. The dad had promised her off to somebody else. It's like an old native tale. Um, then when the guy came back, and that's why I say about this town and whatever this witchcraft, because the story you could tell it was a discrepancy there. The same thing as Sheba and Solomon. Somebody coming back, like they sent the person out to war to the front line so that they could have the woman. It's the same thing. It's some entity here that can't. You're not winning this time with me, motherfucker. You're gonna have to get on your knees. You're not about to force me to do nothing. Whatever this thing is, you done met your fucking match right now. So the girl went down here to this park down here. That's not too far from my home, and she usually go there and dip herself and clean herself and bathe herself in the pond or whatever, in the stream. And then the man came back and found out that she was secondary promise because they thought he wasn't coming back and he was a warlock or something. He put a spell on her, and then when she went down the next morning to take her bath in the stream, this could even be somebody like the spell work that was being done on me that made me fall in love with that place. you know, s- um, I used to just go down there, dip my feet in, or go down there and just sit around the park. They could have, it could have been something done, okay? In the past, even. It could have been 1,000 fucking years ago. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? 2,000. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? So this is just what this is making me think about. He was so mad that he turned her into like a rock or something on in that thing. So in the spring or whatever. But I told you this is more deeper than that. This is like no way out. Like maybe these women got fooled, but now God got somebody that's been able to pick up on it and recognize it or something like this and can finally break it. But they're gonna put the whole military on one woman to make sure that this spell don't get broken on women that is innocent. That men gather up like little holes around this, or studs or whatever they is, from being told no, and then force these women into something or manipulate it like they were doing something to degrade them. You see, we got the oven here. Somebody could. That's why I said trying to put a baby. I was hearing pound cake. Okay, every time I hear that song, I think about the girl from the kind of plus size girl a fat girl that got pregnant by that man with a lot of money that was owning the police, owning the juvenile facility or something, and he was getting young girls pregnant in there while they was in jail, and they was doing something with the babies. They was like moving the babies around, trafficking the babies. All right, so this is what this make me think about. Something was in the newspaper. Okay, somebody could have been in jail. Somebody could even put your name in the newspaper, or somebody that you know. Maybe you didn't see that somebody you know went to jail. Okay, they could be pregnant when they went to jail. Okay, or they could have died giving birth to a baby in jail. We got sub. This could be a sub ma, a substitute. Somebody could have even, you could have, if they took you to one of these facilities, you could have had a baby. They could have just sent you back home like you didn't, and then gave the baby purposely to another woman to raise it, just to smite someone. Okay? Just to smite someone could have did this. Or instead of just giving you your inheritance, saying, bitch, you won this shit. You didn't get pregnant, you didn't do this, you didn't get led astray, you still standing strong. All you need is some new clothes and a bath, bitch. Your brain is still working actively right. You going on, just like in the Hunger Games or whatever, when that Viola Davis was making that girl stay in there, and she was like, sing. So somebody trying to make me stay here and do tarot, and we passed this. It's just something to pass the time until I get my next message here to move on. But somebody want me to keep doing this to feed these other people that swear I'm still going to court behind my back saying I'm stealing from them because I support their channels or watch them, whether I like them or not. To keep the story alive until justice is had. So I'm creating my own narrative here. I'm creating a whole new grid here. It's not just for me. Off my energy alone. They was going to use these women, rape them for their minds or whatever, pick a couple of them, and then persecute the rest of y'all, put y'all on some kind of list. So whenever they need it, make you feel special now, but whenever they need some, or promise you like some kind of something here, but you wasn't going to get nothing in the end, or you was going to feel drained or something like this. So I don't know who this is. This could be somebody of Islam that did this so that they can have access to finances. It says sub, the ma is Re. Somebody's name could be Rita, Rena, something like this. This could be a creation between somebody from the old crew. You, me, or this person with somebody from the old crew. Also could that this child or something like this, or somebody's in the islands might have a baby. The mom, okay, this is a substitute mom. Somebody would be closer than what you think, living closer than you think. Somebody that should have a restraining order against you or me. I mean, we should have a restraining order against them. The mother that had the baby is, so this could have been an underground bunker. They just threw this person up by the side of the road when they was halfway dead already and just let them die in the cornfield. Something like this. We got Madi, like Mari or Madi. Like somebody might say it like that with a Latin twang. Like instead of the R, it would be pronounced with a D. Maji. This could be also like there could be other men trying to be in control or something. Like people that think that they slave masters in 2025. Like, oh, look, girl, which one of these boys is the daddy? I'm about to humiliate you and cut off your hair. Or show you online with your hair. Nappy, bitch. But these men are too scared to talk to the men that they letting hound around like a dog around they stock, even if this was real. Or this is something that's on another level here. Okay? Because regular motherfuckers ain't trying this. Okay? You really ain't taking care of your property. It's like a man that sow a seed or something like this and come back and the next day and find out that somebody else been planting something up in there. Oh, you ain't gonna start no war. You ain't gonna go run up on that nigga. You gonna try to humiliate somebody. But I'm telling you, this is where color is not gonna fucking matter. Cause I am that. Every motherfucking me. I think God was just letting y'all play a little bit too much at first to see if I was gonna crash. We not. I don't give a fuck if I won't take a bath for a month, motherfucker, to prove a point. That's what I'm saying. I put up something yesterday on my page. It said, for the man that be like, oh, leave her alone or something like this. She'll be back begging or something like this. And then it was like, this is me. It's like this is me like proving a point. And the girl was like greasy and dirty and black and muddy and stinking and looking, and her clothes was tattered and everything. She was sitting down there like whittling away, like trying to make some kind of thing out of a piece of wood or something. Like in boredom, like in the dark, just sitting there, like hunched over on some stairs, just whittling something with like a knife. And it looked like, well, let's just say it was a knife and something. It could have been something else. All right, because I don't be sitting there paying too much attention to the damn memes, but it was just funny. Cause he was like in this like button down shirt that was buttoned down a little bit with the tie hanging, like go on and get out of here. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be back running back crawling or something like this. And then she like, before I come begging you did me wrong or something like this, and you want me to come back crawling to you before. And it's basically like, before I come back crawling to you, this is what the fuck I'll be looking like. It's funny. It's funny because with some of us, like these people are like ridiculous. They do a lot of shit behind the scenes because they cowards and they want to intimidate. Okay, it's like stop. Enough is enough. Because God said He gonna make His wisdom make these motherfuckers look like fools. So keep on playing. And sometimes I don't even be feeling like it because you already do by doing what the fuck you doing. Somebody gotta have a stud lawyer. All right. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? If this is media, you think that I'm not gonna look at my children? See, that's why I said you got the nerve to raise your motherfucking hands. You think I ain't gonna look at? You think some of them ain't gonna try to sneak some shit to me, whether they did shady shit or not? They feel bad now. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust everything you see, not even from them. Okay, but some of them could be. You know, I be just doing it. If God put it on my heart to do it while I'm in the video, if I see a sign or a symbol, I'll do it. If not, it just don't get addressed. Okay. We got the world card in the reverse. Okay. So a world card in reverse could have a stud lawyer. Okay. Or, like I said, if you choose to be the turkey or something, somebody ain't gonna forgive you. I don't know who this is. This is like some people coming in that ain't got the authority to like do something. And they trying so hard to make you think that they got the authority. It's just the funniest thing. But see, this could be your money or my money. So somebody got a lawyer, but this is like my money. This stud lawyer could have also been stealing money. Like, oh, I represent this person, but they was just putting everything in their bank account. Like saying that they was married to you and everything like this. Yeah, dark magic. So this is, like I said, these people break into offices at nighttime. You know, they could also be a part of like the black family or the black clan. There must be something against these people in whatever breed or race my grandfather was. Okay, this is supposed to be his mother or stepmother or something like this. So there could be something against, you know, you remind me of a girl that I once knew. It's something, maybe not, I don't know, it's something. Okay, like a, I don't know, family rivalry or something like this. But again, these people could have denied me from like being an Eastern Star or something, so they're out of the story. Like, yeah, if you feel bad on the other side and you want to do a good deed, some of these people are just on earth to do this, to put this together again, and they're refusing to do what they were going to do. So you got to get the fuck out the way. You got to get out the way so other people can do it then, because there's other people that want to do it. You understand? All right. So somebody was doing stuff in the dark here, um, changing things on documents for the next, people that might prepare paperwork for court cases, shit like this. It's not what you think, like some mystery. We gotta like start saying what this stuff mean, because then it makes sense. A lawyer could be sitting here listening. They could kind of know what we talking about, but maybe not, especially if they're not a true blood or something. True blood's gonna know probably what you saying. They might even be learning something from me of how they've manipulated the tech, because these people on the other side might be used to just disregarding somebody and pushing them to the side, but now they're learning that all these centuries we was following something wrong, and they could be listening and something could be changing. You understand? Mm-hmm. And
Are
so
you going to braid my hair?
I don't know yet. We'll see. So they could be realizing that, hey, somebody talking publicly like this, the prophecy was somebody was gonna come talking like this. We probably got to take this shit serious or something, or we got to look at this a different way, because this is like what these people was stop. This is like what these people were learning in the background. They don't really want me talking to y'all in the public about it, and they denied me. So how do I know about it? You get what I'm saying? Somebody could have been doing all this in order to stage a coup, and you would not have nowhere to run and hide or recuperate during battles. Okay? Something like this. All right? They could also be trying to ruin your view, a warrior of vassals. Like they got this person in reverse. This could be somebody that was on the watch out. This made me think about the Bible when they say one day a man was sitting on the, even though I know this happened over here. I did something on this a while back. It happened over here in like I think, excuse me, Washington area or somewhere up here in the like to the west, northwest territories. But he came out and looked at the stock or whatever to make sure he look out for the other place or whatever. Then he seen something. It was whoever this lookout man is in the Bible. Somebody could be in the reverse here, and that's why I said this person, because maybe this person they just got this person stand there just to keep up they, okay, something. But this could also be somebody running away from one label to another, because Def Jam, I told you, they are the ones that make people deaf in some type of way. You could take that however you want to take that. And they turn their brains into jam and then make them into like some kind of puppets or something. So, and oh, see, here's the tower crown that I was talking about yesterday. Look like the top of a tower. So this person could be known to bring in towers, but somebody else could be utilizing, could be these greens here that know that they about to lose because of some sneaky shit that they was doing, the struggle avenue. They could be the King of Wands, Donald Trump like a playboy, Epstein. These is boys that supposedly, this is what they saying on the news. We don't know what these people is doing. But you know how they try to show them dancing at the party, like, yeah, pick any one of these bitches. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Um, these are people that could get mind controlled by the masses themselves. Like, okay, even if they was all controlling the president right now, you wouldn't know. I would be the one to tell you, and you wouldn't believe me. It will probably be facts. It's coming out in this reading again here. Could have even mind control somebody to do a crime so that they could go to jail. There's no question about this. Somebody seen somebody do some crime or something. It could be a gun right here. Shoot somebody or something. Also, somebody can have a stud as a lawyer. This stud might not like men. This stud could be in love with you and not representing this person properly because they got a baby in the oven with you. Okay? Somebody is obsessed with somebody. That one fucking thing I'm telling you right here. The stud want to get somebody pregnant. Or the stud just use this man, then get this man locked up, and this stud think they about to be sitting next to you with this baby. Okay? Something about law. But somebody is the law here. Okay. Also, something about the stew. So worry about the stew in law. Who's been drinking from my ace of cups, my beef stew, or my brain, my stroganoff? Like, who's been doing that? Something like enforce the law. They were taking your stuff. Like somebody admitting, like, okay, you do know something, but maybe these people, you could be like one supposed to been go to court. You could have been supposedly going to take the bar or take a class or something like this, an occult class or a secret mystical like school or something like this. Okay, to learn something, not just regular lawyer school, but something else for the higher ups. And somebody stopped you from doing this, acting like you was some dummy or something. And now these people need a savior. They're getting in locked up in all these stupid things, or they finding out that they have been mentally, these is you used to call me on my cell phone niggas. That was talking about a mental imprisonment. And now these people need your help, and they done wasted 7 years of your life where you could have been going to the school. So that when all they started pulling up on your dudes, or if I find out, oh, I'm the queen, I need my men now. Where they at? I would be the one to say, step up in there. That's mine. That's mine. You can't fuck with that. These is the laws and the stipulations right here. You see what I'm saying? This somebody did something to and they probably got all these men in different countries or jail. Like, where's your queen or where's your god now? You see what I'm saying? This is what this is here. Okay, so somebody keeps saying somebody supposed to be in Mexico. No, this is whatever this is here. Somebody posted this is a different language. Like when they sent them into the Hebrews, Moab and Moses and them, they was copycatting off the Hebrews so that they can kill off or remove the Hebrews so that they can learn. So they want me to show them the new thing, right? So that they can take this new mindset on and keep on. That's why I keep saying, oh, well, you the inspiration. Fuck you, but you the inspiration. We took your shit and your bitches and your companies and everything like this. And then yeah, and somebody gonna be around to take your motherfucking life. Something. Okay? Yeah, top hat energy. Somebody got built in something here. Like I said, there's some antennae or something here. Something is built in here. To somebody, okay? The lawyer or the law. Um or a judge. Somebody could be a judge, or if you a king or a queen, you are a judge. Okay, you don't have to go to school as a lawyer, but it's good for you to know things. All right, it says why, or it says the law, yay, present. So this could be also somebody taking my intel and getting people off. But this yay energy could be in competition with me, and the person didn't want it to be me. It's somebody is so fucking bothered. Okay, somebody is so they could have just like take my information. That's why somebody cleared off my computer, and they're just downloading this information into a robot or something. Because this person's like, yeah, she's mine or whatever. No, the fuck is not. It's mine. I am it. What do you mean? Because even if you're trying to use the Jeffrey clone, the version of the Jeffrey clone, these people is about to lose their power for stealing from me or keeping me from my position or being harming me. This would look so suspicious if that's who's wearing a trumpet suit and this shit happened or something like this. And so you cannot, even I wasn't even awake at that time when I had that birthday party. Whenever y'all took or altered this person wasn't even awake. It's not their journey. It's not their journey. There's flowers, flowers, flowers. This might be somebody that got the intel here. That want to be me. And now they got to look to me too. You know how draining that is? You try to take something from me that I created. You stay in billing and coding. Because billing and coding is about to be banned any fucking way. You stay in billing and coding. Somebody's like, oh, well, you can't come now. I'll just take over. I don't trust nobody that say no shit like that, bitch. Move out my way. I'm a quick learner. I don't trust nobody say that. I'm not trusting nobody like, oh, but I just needed to sit here. You don't understand how it works. Okay. We're gonna have a problem. So again, somebody saying she's mine. So this person could also be either claiming me or a clone, as somebody giving away a present. But these people were already my present. These people are already my present. Okay? Here we go with this fool talking about they're going to die with a smile on their face. These are my present. These are people trying to hold on to these positions, and we're running towards a new era here with something that I created only. Even if I stop studying or looking at it this way, it's still so these hold on one second. So these
If
people are plugged into my brain all day. They saying I'm not good enough, but you could sit plugged up in my brain and learn new things all day and try to use it or give it to a robot. Come on, man. This shit is against the law.
Mom,
What?
if I blow dry my hair and everything and wash it, will you braid
Yeah,
it?
we'll see. I don't know for sure now. I just don't know for sure.
I can't do it any longer.
Okay, we'll see. Be glad you got some hair on your head.
But I don't. It's leaving my head because
No,
I
it's
have
not.
to do my hair every day. Mom,
No, it's
you don't
not.
understand how hair works because you don't
Okay.
have any.
All right. The one who
Mom,
knows. Okay, in a minute I'll
Mom,
talk to you.
when you
Okay.
brush your
The
hair
person don't
every
know.
day into new hairstyles,
The person don't know.
Mom,
Yeah.
when you brush your
Okay.
hair every day
All
into
right. You're not going nowhere.
hairstyles,
Just keep it in them twists.
I don't. When you brush your hair every
Mm-hmm.
day, your hair is gonna fall out.
Okay. And
I
that's
need my hair needs a break.
okay. I told you I'll see what my side is feeling like. All right. And then I will go ahead and see if I'm going to be able to do it or not. Okay.
Remember
So
when you did it before?
somebody might not like how you accurate I am about certain things that I'm talking about, or there's no, but this is somebody that dates women like that, or judges that's cutthroat or something like this. So you come into my chat, you have not invited me or joined me for anything. You only judging me on the work that I'm doing online. You saying you don't like that, but you date women that do like this. These are people that's dating other people that's sharing my black box, like Miss Crockett, to say, oh, look at this person, how she just blazed in and all saved the day. And this is all shit right here that they taking from my book because I'm the motherfucker right now. And it's like when we all start hearing about Al Sharpton, that's they trying to say like, oh, the Christ is supposed to be like a server first, like really serving us in law. But why would I do anything with these people if these people ganged up? No, I'm supposed to be perfecting my craft and sitting on a throne. Every time when Christ came, y'all killed the motherfucker. No, it's like no. This is like Christ survived. You might have crucified the person, and they still survived, just like the people from some of the people from the Holocaust and the fucking gas chambers. And I'm talking about where's my fucking throne at? What home are you about to prepare for me? Where's my prepared home and my stuff? I made it. You get what I'm saying? You don't get to have no Hunger Games, motherfucker. Yours only getting Hunger Games if you couldn't find somebody like them. And at the same time, whoever this person is that is on the balcony, that's the motherfucking person that I would be an heir of. So I'm not even a damn Hunger Games person. I'm a balcony bitch. You see what I'm saying? They might have had this Knight of Wands up here. I'm the motherfucking balcony bitch. What you mean? That's my feather or something like this. So this could be a father that don't want to lose to their daughter. It's something like this, but you don't get to have a choice, man. We only talking about a small group of people that know what the fuck we talking about on this channel because y'all don't want other regular people to know who really running the world, and that's who the fuck I'm talking to. You tell me who else coming on here saying I'm talking to the people that think they really run the world. That's who we talking to. That's who we talking directly to. Somebody want me to stay here with them so bad because they done fallen. I ain't got time for it. I don't got time for it. Somebody could have somebody in a cage here, okay? Somewhere around here, okay? And then we got the virus in reverse. Maybe because you didn't get the virus or the virus didn't stick to you or Somebody gave you a virus, but you only had the cough or you only had the fever. You didn't have no more symptoms. You only had this. You only had a runny nose for a little bit of time. You didn't get the whole thing, like your legs didn't go out and all this other shit. So somebody could be having somebody in a cage trying to test and see why you beat this virus, because people been dying from this virus and you didn't. So somebody could be trying to keep somebody in a cage or something like this so they could test out this person. Okay? We got the darkest before dawn energy and why are you wiping that stuff on my skin? Stop being rude. All right. Let's see. So this could be even talking about like in the present moment. All right. I heard love in the dark, but that's not true either. Somebody is not being in the shadows, and that on that note, somebody is a double or quadruple fucking agent. Like, what is you talking about? Somebody is this person better just leave this shit alone. I'm about to get a restraining order.
Mom, look.
I'm about to get a fucking restraining order.
Look. Right here.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to get a restraining order. Somebody in my way. There's conflict with a bloodline or a certain blood type or something. Okay? Chariot energy. Something is unjust. Like this, like you telling a boy, I'm not. It's 2025. This like you ain't even talking to your parents, and so that this ain't nothing that's cultural. Very superstitious. Okay, this is not something that's cultural. Somebody trying to harm me. I'm just an innocent citizen. I'm not in jail or nothing. Somebody trying to harm me, electrocute me, or something so I can't use my hands, so I'll need assistance for the rest of my life or something. Yeah, it's about to be judgment on these people. It's about to be judgment on these people. Wheel of Fortune. It's all about this money. Gotta get that money, man. Leave it all behind. Somebody cannot. I cannot. Okay? This is gonna be have to handle by something else here. With this little town car, whatever I think what it's called, this might be some, this might be something else now. It might be higher end vassals or transportation, something like this is getting in. Like, okay, I was thinking about that movie with Della Reese in it and the little white girl, the little Caucasian girl, and she like, you know, and she like, I'm tired of y'all hurting this little girl. You shouldn't even have her down there with you or whatever. I'm tired of y'all hating this girl. She got to keep on coming over there. She getting hit. It could be brown people, the brown family, like indigenous people or people that supposed to look like me or got brown skin are the ones that's abusing me. And they might have even made these Caucasian families think that they didn't need me or something. The white trees is what I call them. I don't know them. I don't think I've ever met them or anything like this, okay? But they could be doing something like this. Like the own people that I grew up around, like I'm most probably like. I don't think like them, but I talk like maybe, I can talk slang. I can talk proper too. But, somebody's like, it might be something like that where now they got to go step up a notch here. Okay? Because this could be, like I said, the people that I grew up around. Other people that look like me. Maybe they even gave these people a cause to say, hey, it's too overcrowded. It's done with. Just leave. Let's just let them have everything or something. But that would be an injustice. That would not be balancing something out. Okay. Yeah, we got the sun there. I'm telling you, it's back again. There's a conflict amongst some type of lineage, bloodline, group. Like these could be almost Christs. Everybody ended or started at a certain level or something like this. Hierophant, the game is in the box. Or in the cage. I don't know. Also, this spiritual advisor energy, that could be like a younger version of somebody with that little pot belly in that picture that I thought it was me. If they was using that person as a clone and that person had something to do with something that happened to me, the spiritual advisor energy, if that's the evil twin that said, yeah, I killed you over there, or I killed you, um, this could be like the version that actually she could be okay, this we can't be in the same category because this would be if a grandmother or some older woman actually choked me or did something to me or did something to my neck or something or did something, they trying to say, oh no, that didn't happen. But I was told that it something, somebody did do a child sacrifice ceremony or something, and it just wasn't on me. It could have been on that person, and somebody could be like, well, this one is gifted too or something. It don't matter what they look like or whatever like this, but this is because this is a demon. They're not in the same sector. Somebody's tricking you. They could also be trying to water the garden, or they want to give somebody else a time to shine. Okay, like I said, death happened to somebody. Death happened to this person. Okay, or like I said, this game energy, this could be somebody that passed away recently or something like this. But this also could be like the boy version of this energy. If this is this person could have had something to do. They could have been a protector or something at some point in time. May here, 5-4 and 5-13. So I don't know if somebody could have been born. This could be somebody that was born separate from you. I wouldn't say a twin. Okay, I don't know. All right, but they could have been born 5-4 or something. Okay, somebody could even be 45 and then they died on 5-13. Or again, this could be like 4 years ago they got anointed to be the Hierophant, and then 4 years later they died or something like this. There could be an overflow of emotions here, and somebody's wondering, how did you bypass this virus here? If you're closely, like if y'all got the same like type of phenotype energy, and this is the Empress right here that didn't get the virus. Or also there's something about V in reverse. Okay, I told you somebody's name could be Valerie, the Valtori. This could also be something about somebody could have got a sex change, or they want somebody to get not be having a vagina no more. I don't know what that means. Okay, to get this wheel of fortune, somebody wants you to go through a sex change. That's why they trying to hold you up and do something here. Okay, and we got the big royals that's in reverse here. Okay, the big energy is just this. It's just the Ace of Pentacles peacock, but she got a snake neck. So, like I said, I don't know if somebody. Okay, I don't know if this is like at 14 or something. Somebody like your body was banging. They could have did something like behead, like really. They could have put somebody through a process to create something with your same body, but a different head on it. That could be also 3. Medusa, the beautiful one, she was also Medusa was a goddess. The other girls was not. They was high priestesses. She was a ruler. They was not. They was immortal. That means that they died already or something, right? Or they was vampires, or they was different. She was not, allegedly. But she was the one that was beheaded. So maybe she became immortal after that, or maybe this time around, or I don't know. Okay, but this could even represent somebody that is in the pristine energy, but you had to turn into a snake mentally for a minute to figure out how to make the snakes move. Because this is like, okay, the command was the snakes can't touch you for the first 50 years or something. You grew up around snakes. You was in the bed with them. You was at the park with them. When you went to bed, they slithered all around your body and everything. They venom don't sting you, or they never bit you or nothing. But in order to move to the next step, you had to see the other side of the snakes. They was family members to you. They was friends to you. People on this park, people you went to school with. You didn't see this tongue flickering out. It's not until you went through a certain level of awakening to see that tongue flickering out, or see what's behind them. Okay, so somebody had to go here. All right, you had to analyze. This could be also why I've been listening to tarot for 3 years. I had to analyze how they move, how they talk, how they could try to act like they going straight, but then zoop, they go right over there to the side. Say, okay, bitch, I see how you threw that up in there. It's not to manipulate, because it's not in my energy to manipulate, but it's to see how you do it. You see? That's like, I'm telling you, somebody not giving you your food or your rations, you gonna have to learn how to take this little piece of bread and make it last for 4 days or something. You gotta figure it out. Okay, ain't nobody gonna tell you what the fuck to do. So this could be what we're talking about here. This might be the most coldest way to learn, but I don't know. Okay. Or like I said, this is what they could be using here. Okay. They could be using this. I said somebody could be having another head on their body because unique tarot kind of do at first, at first. Okay, a little bit like through her transformation from the $1 million tarot is the first unique tarot. They turned that person into a boy, or he was already a boy. They just made him back into a boy, and then now you got this unique tarot. Okay, the other mother. She is the not the other mother. She is the that person is the damn. See, that's what she won't. That's what I'm telling you. This is That's the what do you call it? From Coraline, the one lady with the black hair. That's kind of, you know, she got that kind of wicked shape or whatever. I forgot what it's called, y'all. You know what it's called? I forgot what you call her on Coraline. You know, the dark energy. At first, she was giving Coraline all the wishes, what she was thinking or whatever. The other mother and the other dad, picking them good food for her and everything like that. She was the one that was making it all happen. But when I think Coraline didn't want to do what she said, then she started taking it away or making things like, at first it was like a fluffy puppy or something, and now it's a slobbering snake that's got 71 sharp teeth. That's, you like, what? I thought you was my friend, you know. Or like how Boo was in Monsters Inc. when Sully yelled at her and she got scared. He was like, "Oh, did you see how she looked at me when I did that?" Like it's like an energy like this. I forgot what they called. Okay, the thing. This is somebody that was acting like they was giving your wishes come true. They was not. This is that Libra energy, because that Libra is very shallow, and that Libra got access to the same rooms. And I will put you back in your place, and it's not gonna work. Person can't bring a tower. This might be somebody that's frustrated too. Somebody might be frustrated too. So maybe my neck and shit hurting because I'm not attached to my right body. So somebody condemning me about something. That's who this is probably. Let's see. I can't move on, y'all. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot until I find out what this is, because the word is on my dang on to my tongue. It is. Something about the street. A foe, re. Somebody's foe is re. Somebody could be actually asking you like, "Oh, raise me up. You gonna need me," or something like this. But somebody is a foe, or Risa, or somebody could be like, "Oh, this is this person's street. You cannot come down this street anymore." But we seen honor in reverse, and that was one of my old streets. Something about this person is this. Somebody could have even been getting harassed or a little bit. They had to move. Somebody could have lied, but said like something for a different reason why somebody don't stay somewhere. Hold on 1 second. Um, the bell dam. See, it took me to do all that to get the damn keyboard out. It's the bell dam. Okay, the bell dam. That's what the unique person is. The bell dam. Okay, that could be what this is here. Or I said the sand energy. Sand script. They did they did things in the dark to make something happen. Also, somebody could have gave somebody the head of somebody else as a present. See this head right here? I was just about to watch a little thing called "Why the, how the mob really works" or something. You know how they say the mob will send you like a head or fingers. Somebody could have sent your head. I mean, you could have been young. What they claiming anyway. This could be a body double or something, but they gave the head to somebody as a present. This could be the Crips, okay? Because they got, I feel like they got the control over the crypts and the tombs and the mummies. Um, somebody care about somebody. I don't know if it's because of this Ace of Pentacles or they do see you as somebody that can provide something, or if or you go love yourself. Somebody could be trying to say that you don't, but it's clear that you do. All right, and you about to get this, or I'm about to get this money, or this option or opportunity. This don't have to be finances. This is whatever it is that you've been saying, man, why can't I just get this one thing? I ain't even being greedy or something. I just want to start with this. You know what I'm saying? You might just, this might be your next step. Okay. Somebody also don't want to lose you, so they could try to make you miss out on something just because they went through it and they didn't make it. This like Moana's dad. For real. Okay? This foe is this person, and this person could be getting draining somebody of their energy here. And somebody can't bring you no tower, but they show about to try to leave your ass out in the cold or away from something. Okay? And they want you to see that you out of something. This could be for no reason. This is injustice here. You they're gonna celebrate something and they blocked you from it. Okay? 7 of Wands. Somebody's doing something, they blocking you from seeing what they're doing. Okay, this could have been a funeral. Emperor in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Prominent men being put in reverse. The Emperor again. Again, there could have been a king that started and then he ended and then he came back again for a little bit. These could be two prominent men in Florida. Could be a recent trip to Florida, whatever this is. And we got an Empress in reverse too. This could have been a threesome. 3 people and a Hierophant. Yeah, 4. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what these people did. This could be an uprising, bitch. This could be something. Somebody could have met something like a angry mob or something like this. All right. Some people could be like in prison or something here. 6 of Coins. They get in breadcrumb. Like this, somebody like, oh, you want to restrict somebody from water or information? All right. We also got Judgment is here, the heel of our tune. So this could be something here. We got the Empress up here. We got the older versions of the royals in reverse. We got the peacock here with the snake head that learned something. And then we got Judgment here. Some man could have been holding back some finances and breadcrumbing somebody. The high. Somebody also could get high, or the greens. Okay, the people that stay high. Also, the greens, I think, could be also these weeds that are talked about in the Bible. The show weeds could be also glamorized off of a situation. Some man or something that leaves a woman, okay, and then she have to figure out what to do to feed her family, and then people look at this woman and be like, oh, you a bad bitch, even if, because she had to just sell drugs. She didn't know nothing about weed, and she just got into the weed game. Okay. This could be just representing women that throughout the time if this happened to them, they just shut up and got to hustling. But there wasn't an empress and a queen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what else to tell you. And this empress could be the one saying, every knee, you're going to have to heal to this tune of these women that didn't get, you know, or they stood their ground and they died. And then you sat there and watched the ones that went and so did something illegal and you glorified them. You know, we wasn't taking much from nobody. We wasn't doing nothing to nobody. We just sat up in that shit. Okay? It just rise up out of it after all you motherfuckers burn. And you maybe still get your little whatever this is, and they still coming after you to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like glamorizing somebody else's. Well, you can't beat her. You ain't got nothing on her. We saw her. Oh, you watched somebody sell drugs to your community, and you glamorize this person or something like this for that long. And these are kind of. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Or they glamorize the ones that kill the husbands. It's a lot of men in reverse here, y'all. And they sons. Nine of Wands. Somebody came and whooped on somebody's. We got G of Coins. Somebody know that somebody wasn't a god of coins. Four of Cups. All right. Emperor in reverse. This person still wants you. Yep. Hold on one second, y'all. They got this electrocuting thing in my kidney too. Sometimes they put we're just documenting information over here. We're not asking for sympathy. You know, I told y'all about that. I haven't felt this in a long time, so this might be a vassal I haven't had in a long time. I got to get adjusted to it. It's almost like somebody like, bitch, you got too much time on your hands. Let's make something painful so you don't want to get up and do them videos no more. Okay? Something could be heartbreaking. This could be somebody that you with or in a relationship with or something that is the one that's holding the thermostat on this shit. But something's about to backfire. All right? You, like in the 5D, you never seen this person before, but they could be in the 5D controlling something. Because somebody really want to... They really want somebody that remind your mama could have a new body, and they really just want to pick that person. Somebody can't handle you, and that's just too bad. Somebody really, 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 it's too bad. Because somebody's like, oh, maybe somebody put you on a pedestal. Who, God? Somebody's like, oh, you can't help falling in love with yourself or with you. Or this could be somebody letting you know that they fell in love with another version of you. They're not going to be back with you. They picked another version of you. Or that they took all your information and put a transhumanism into somebody else. All right? And they're going to be with that person instead of you. And it's like, no, the fuck you ain't going to take my stuff. You could be with the bitch all you want to. You ain't taking my stuff over there. That's like taking all my furniture up out my house because we break up or get a divorce. Okay? And then you think you about to take my shit over to this bitch house. Is you crazy? I burn that shit up on the way out the door. 10 of Pentacles. All right. Don't the bitch got her own. She was able to snatch somebody's man. That's supposed to be all that. She ain't got her own fucking furniture already. Yeah, some of these people about to lose their gifts. All right. This is like a real... This could be a young person that's learning or learned something from you. And they like, I got it. I got the formula. Okay. For these people to lose their gifts for what they tried to do. 77 could be in reverse. I mean, it's 7 of Wands is in reverse. Goodness gracious. Trying to see what we got with the 7 of Wands. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of brain fart here. Yeah, these people is about to be going to jail for some type of like RICO laws or something like this that they broke. And they was definitely stealing. They done got away with doing this to so many people. Really intelligent women, such and such. You're like, you would think all these women will be backing me up right now just to see somebody win. Somebody that deserved to anyway. But you know, people gonna do what they want to do. A lot of people do what they don't want to do. Let's see. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. Why we gotta do all this? Oh, defense. In defense. Nine of Swords. Somebody could be sad because they're not getting a Two of Cups. The King of Swords. It might be a King of Swords going against his son. There's a King of Swords and a... These are... Okay. Claire. There's a King of Swords and his son. Here. That could be doing something here. There's a King of Swords and his son. Okay? And the King of Swords might lose out to his son. Hold on one second, y'all. My side hurt. Hold on one second. I got to take a